You were a big contributor in the Bahamas. Had a three, hit the rim about 8 times and drop in.
Drill it! Yes, sir! Get in! Get in!
Everyone cheered but your dad. I was watching. What was it like getting some good action down there?
That was good. I mean, going into the practice days, I mean, I thought I played well in practice. I mean, I don't know if you were here in particular, but the day the media was able to come in, we had practice. You guys could see what we were doing.
You were there 3 hours before I saw you
Yeah.
when you popped in.
No, but it was good. You know, I felt like the way I've been playing, I deserved to get out there. So it was nice, and I had confidence going out there. Feel like I was able to hold my own out there. So it was nice.
And coming back, you stopped, was it Miami, and worked out a lot?
Yeah.
What's some of the stuff you're going through and working on in your own time outside of the official practice?
A lot of ball handling and finishing around the rim, being able to finish over high defenders. A lot of it was high floaters, layups, whatever it is. You know, you got guys like Nick that can touch the shot clock almost, so you got to work on getting it extra high for people like that. But that's something I was working on.
Last year when I talked to you here, you did an overseas trip, I forgot where it was,
Yeah.
and you had played well, and that kind of raised your own expectations and Coach Cal's expectations of you. What do you see for yourself, and what does he want out of you going into yet another year?
He expects a lot out of me, especially he told me how much better I got from last year. You know, that was important for me to hear, and I believe that I got better. You know, just knowing that how hard I worked consistently just kind of gave me that confidence that going into this year, especially these first practices, that I was doing well, and that, you know, even when I was slacking off a little bit, he's been on me more this year in those 10 practices than he has been the past 2 years.
So far, just in these interviews, and of course we're with you in the Bahamas, this seems to be a special group already. What do you see from them that might be different? I mean, last year was a great team, but this team just seems to have the it factor. What do you see out of the group?
It's a lot more competitive spirit in this group, I think, you know, especially collectively, and then it's a lot of hard work outside of practice, you know, before, after practice, whatever it may be. A lot of these guys are spending time in the gym late at night, you know, trying to get themselves better. So I think that's another thing that's important for individuals and then us as a collective unit.
I remember talking to you the first year we had done this, and you had said, I came here to play. You could have gone to some smaller schools, but you said, I've got a plan. I realize how realistic it's going to be. It's going to take some time. I'm going to have to work. Well, it's starting to look like it's paying off a little bit. Is it satisfying to you knowing that the things that you set out to do are starting to come to fruition?
Yeah, definitely. You know, being able to get, like, whatever it was last year, first half minutes, that's always nice. You know, I wanted to work up from, you know, just getting in at the end of the games. You know, it's like the kind of less meaningful minutes, and then being able to get in there and just kind of hold my own and show people that I could get in there and keep the flow of the game looking normal. You know, it's always nice. And then going into the games this year in the Bahamas, just being able to show that I can be out there too is reassuring.
Your dad has said that this may be the toughest schedule in UK basketball history, which is a long time. They've been playing basketball here for a while. I'm not sure if you knew that or not. Have you looked at the schedule at all? Do you look at that?
No, I haven't seen anything on it.
Aren't you curious who you play?
No, not
No?
really.
Why not? Why is that?
Everyone's curious when they play us.
I think that's great. I mean,
That's good.
And you're not wrong about that. But this does seem like a group that says, you know what, we're going to have a target on our back, but we don't mind.
Definitely, yeah. No, going into games, you've heard them say it a million times, where everyone's Super Bowl. So, especially with this team this year, it's the competitive edge. You know, it seems like we'll be going into games with a chip on our shoulder. That's exactly what we need going into those games.